Well, did I call it or did I call it? Apparently, TF2 is getting better. Bot problem is being solved, and it's a great thing to see. So let's just take a look here real quick. We got this article or this post from Melee Games, and if you guys haven't been following Melee Games, check them out on X, check them out on YouTube. They do great work, and they're definitely worth a follow. So right here from Melee Games, just played a few rounds of TF2, and wow, Valve may have actually fixed it for now. No bots encountered, and it was beautiful. Gonna keep playing in the coming days, and we'll post the moment I see bots, but if this holds, I will be so happy. And then they posted a follow-up. This is not a drill. Valve is fixing TF2. I repeat, Valve is maybe trying to fix TF2. Coming from Heavy Team Fortress, Valve are now banning TF2 bot hosters and sending this message directly to them, stating accounts dedicated to the disruption of TF2 have been deactivated. Valve, please keep doing this. Don't stop. And you can see the message down here. Hello, our team has noticed one of your accounts were involved in majorly disruptive activity in Team Fortress 2. Accounts dedicated to the disruption of TF2 have been deactivated and accounts used for other purposes have been locked and banned. We've removed the terms of service violation lock from your primary account only. That account will remain game banned in TF2. If your account or any linked accounts are involved in similar disruptive activity going forward, Steam moderators will issue additional restrictions for all of your Steam accounts. So it sounds like if you've got linked accounts that are doing nefarious activity, they get outright banned, and then your primary account gets banned from TF2. I think that's a good approach. I mean, it seems reasonable because, I mean, you could always try to appeal and get that TF2 back. However, at least all your other games are still active on your Steam account, on your primary Steam account anyway. So that's a good thing. I think that's appropriate. That's an appropriate response for nefarious activities in TF2, and especially with the problem that it's been. Going over here to the reviews, you can see like not much has changed, and it is early days, so I didn't expect this to change. But man, it is rough. I mean, it is brutal what these bad reviews did, because my usual thing of over 10 hours and verified Steam purchasers. And the big number is mixed. 50% of the 21,327 user reviews for this game are positive, which means half of them are not. Now, I think that'll improve over time as people start coming back to TF2 and realizing things are all right again, and they can retract their reviews and make them positive or just remove them altogether. I don't know what they do. Anyway, I think this will come up with time. So we'll see how that goes. And, I mean, it's also the fact that Valve hasn't even made an official announcement yet, or no official TF2 channels have made an announcement. I don't think you're going to see that for a while, just because this is a complicated problem that they're trying to solve. And it's going to take a while for them to be sure enough of themselves to make any official announcements, especially given the many, many years that this has been a problem that they've been silent on it. But you can see the recent changes for TF2. There's not much here. And this is the same developer wiki that I looked at last time with the last video about this. But you can see restored page TF2 level creation, player TF2, and then further down here you can see console commands and variables, and nothing in these. I looked at the diffs and everything. Nothing stands out to me as bot related or look angle or aimbot mechanics related. So it seems like this is all just normal within the course of updating APIs and changing things kind of works. So doesn't seem explicitly aimed at the bots, and that makes sense, because if I were Valve, I would come up with a plan and change the front-facing, the customer-facing, or the developer-facing APIs enough to be able to get the data that we need, and then work in that back end to crunch the numbers on that data and figure out how we're going to approach identifying these accounts and handling them and getting them banned or what have you. So it seems like they did that late May, early June, when we first did that previous video. When we looked at those changes, that was the changes that they made there. And then since then, they've been working on this, identifying the bots and figuring out how they're going to handle it. So that seems like what they did. Because this has been since the 20th of June. This is as far back as it can go. But yeah, there's really nothing here, and you think there would be something. So it seems like that's what they did. Going over here to the charts, which are kind of interesting. So let's go to the 3-month mark. You can see when all of this started coming to a head, you've got slowly diminishing player numbers, and especially when the petition was circulating, like around the time that I was doing my video, and people were really paying attention to it. That's when things really dropped off a cliff. And then all of a sudden, just since the 26th of June, things are looking up. You know, more players are returning, and we've got, you know, basically the highest player counts that we've had in at least 3 months. You can see even further back, you know, there's some peaks and valleys and what have you. And it's not even, you can't even be sure if these are real player numbers because the bot problem has been going on for longer than even this. But I think eventually, once they solve this bot issue, I think these player numbers are going to go back up. They think they're going to be higher than even some of these low peaks here once they get back to a stable state. Once the bots are no longer a problem and people realize it and they can come back and play their favorite game again and not be harassed, I think those numbers are just going to go up and up. I think we'll see 200,000 concurrent users at some point if they can fix this problem appropriately, which it seems like they're well on the way to doing. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. TF2 is on the mend. Great to see. Finally, we get some positive responses from this, or at least stealthy positive responses, and hopefully an official thing from Valve in the next couple of months. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you like these kind of videos, give it a like, and I will talk to you guys later.